All right, y'all. What is the problem? Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, anyway, let me stop. I gotta get my eyebrows done today. I think I'm gonna get my nails changed. Oh, it's just so cold. I don't want to do nothing. I got up to get coffee and cookies. And then I end up at Panera getting a salad and chili. I hope it ain't, I figured it's early enough in the day maybe. Or I probably, hopefully I don't get sick from it. But I was starving. We got that new refrigerator, like, oh, you can't use it or put nothing in it for 48 hours or something like this in case it don't work. So there was nothing in there. I couldn't even steal any of the kids' food. So, oh, yeah. Anyways, let's see. There's so many things going on in my mind. Okay. It's just a lot. It's a lot. I'm even seeing stuff from the last reading. Random. What is it with media? Is it a scary thing that these people don't know something or don't know the truth? They could have tried to build an alliance with a brick wall and lock somebody out that's supposed to be in. You or I would not be begging for a seat at the table because you don't know that they've done it. This could also be somebody's brother might end up losing their life trying to. It's like when Daenerys' brother was like, oh, I'll make you sleep with all those guys or something. She was like, if you ever put your hands on me, somebody could have been trying to put a baby or something. But that's what I think that somebody's been doing. They have been doing something different. They've been inseminating a person, but removing the child. Like if a clan is supposed to be responsible for protecting a person, it would be like having them get the egg, inseminate it, and take it out before the woman could birth the egg or birth the child or whatever. They're only responsible for the child. It's only protected for like the couple days that it needs to do whatever. Once they get it out, they remove the seal of protection so that the woman could die. So it's like some people that they're not looking at, it's easier for them that way, I'm guessing. I don't know. But I think it's because of who you are or who I am that somebody is doing it that way, because I'm a higher power than that person. So somebody's being a weasel. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be like a lifetime of protection if somebody gives a child to a. We was looking at the wolves last night, so they don't have to be obligated, and so they could leave these women out. See, that's why I feel like there's a pack of like, it's something that's abnormal or not natural. Men, because if they could get, even if it's a girl and it's like you, they feel like they have that girl. They don't need you. Whatever you're supposed to get in your destiny, legacy, or lineage, or me, they could pass it on. So, but that means that they don't have the might or the power that they used to, because if they were able just to swoop a woman up or something like this, or relocate, somebody doesn't have the same access or something, they might be breaking a deal where like, okay, it's like, I don't want to buy the whole cow. I just want this, or the calf, or I just want the hoofs, or, it's something like somebody's doing something like that. Okay. Then we have the cherry energy on water. I felt like a rush of energy today, like, some got to get a hold on. Something dramatic that they're going to write about for centuries has to happen. Like I'm pretty sure this shit is happening, but nobody's publicizing it, or they're not making mention of it on the media. But this could be somebody trying to take away some, you know, make Jesus not walk on water, but now something else is doing it, possibly. Yeah, something is dominant, something is dominant, something is definite. It's almost like somebody taking another person's shield or armor of God and putting it on. It may not be working that well, but I don't know, it could. Maybe this person was made in the likeness of me or you, whoever this is. Something is being uncovered. Because usually we got the chariot like in the luminary energy, you know, stars around it, things like this. But this one is in the water. There's something being uncovered here. I don't know if this is somebody that think just like somebody. Like this would be like a replica of you, or think like you, or, you know, a version of you that went through the transformation, or just like was created in the image of, like how God made Jesus in the image of God. But the image is so much more than the covering. This could be the ways or the thinking patterns, like when they say who want to be like God, or who want to think like God, or whatever. Like, even when I was little, my grandma used to listen to church music, and she used to be in her garden, and she stayed at home. I never seen her leave the house. And I'd be like, ooh, who want to be doing that? And then look at me today. Only my garden is just online talking about whatever the messages that I have to give, right? Not listening to like music or something like this. Well, not regular music with words. So, I don't know. But the waters have been causing trouble, I think, here in America. Everybody was trusting the bricks. Oh, we looked at it, we did it, but I don't know. Because somebody is saying like, oh, well, yeah, there's a part of this that's something that's, no, they're not. They're like, these are people that feel like they're dealing with a dead queen or something like this. Or they think that I don't know. They think that I don't know what they're doing over there, using some imposters. But we got the Ace of Cups out here again. We got the God card out here. Burning something. Somebody could be heated. With the Queen of Swords energy here. Being very cutthroat about death. Some people having to die. Like the population or something is whatever. But that's why I was thinking, if this was going to be in the database, or they was able to look into the Akashic records of somebody, me or somebody else, why was somebody trying to leave the person? But like I said, maybe it was a fake son. Or maybe, again, somebody thinking they slick using the intel of the son, but leaving the son out, because the son, a great mind, or somebody that created a great company or something, they don't want to be seen as their intel matches with someone that don't got the same amount of money, the same fame, the same amount of companies, the same amount of college education. Like somebody doesn't want to be, it's like your intel could be very high from God. And like somebody doesn't want, they think that their education through man, or their training, which is what it means, is more highly valued. It could be the disrespect of, there always used to be a time when both were riding side and side. But maybe because somebody is a female or something this time, they wanted to be disrespectful or something. Because this could be like, you know, hierarchy energies dealing with people from your bloodline. They know there's something sacred about the bloodline. They was okay with it when it was men that was just janitors, or maybe no good fathers, or all the way up to engineers or whatever. But it's not that, because either way they pulled these people out of society and took them and embraced them and showed them the way. But there's a person that could even be kind of innocent, but they're valid, something like this, and they're trying to, because it's a girl, they're trying to do something. Because you would think, well, that means that you tell me all these men need to save, and you save these men, but there's a vulnerable woman. Somebody, we can't be talking about men that value women or vagina or children, or do you understand what I'm saying? Because that's like a man seeing two men fight. Unless you're the friend and it turns into a rumble, you're gonna be like, oh, dude's fighting or whatever. Nobody's trying to break it up or something like this. But if somebody see a big strong man or something beating up on a woman, there could be a group of people that come in and try to save the woman in public, like, right? But if that changes, I noticed this too. A lot of clips that I was seeing from like China and stuff. A couple years ago, I was watching a compilation of like how people act in the public or something like this, and there was like women being beaten and stuff like that, and people just ride past, and kids, nobody gets involved or something like this. It's like desensitized. It was looking very desensitized, because there was a lot of like abusive videos in there. How nobody gets them. In America, we think, oh my goodness, this is not right. Don't do that. Or you shouldn't be doing that. Oh my goodness, call the police. I mean, nobody even stopped and said, hey, wait. Call the police. They just was looking like it was just on a stroll on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. So it could be something about desensitizing, but we don't realize we doing it with the phones and with certain intel, or you don't realize that you're doing it. All right. Then we have death with this red light special energy here. Somebody is like, okay, God, what is this on my cards? Don't even smell like nothing. Ugh. Maybe it just got dipped in that mashed potatoes yesterday. All right, so we got a witch and a page of cups energy in reverse here. Because a lie becomes the truth. See, this is somebody was using this shit like they know somebody had access to somebody had access to somebody had. It's like a barrier or something has broken, and somebody, like, say you like somebody been in my room. I've been feeling weird when I wake, but either somebody was sitting there and they were watching and they weren't doing anything. They just were watching you. Like I've seen this thing like in China or something like this. A Chinese movie, and the guy was like giving something to this girl in her refrigerator every time she goes shopping, putting some stuff in her drinks. Every night she go to sleep, she sleep hard. She don't wake up, she like knocked out, like what you would give like to somebody in a surgery or something. And he would just cuddle or something like this with the lady. He was watching at first, then he started cuddling, and then I think he did something more. But it could be a situation like that. Like you accuse somebody or you're saying a lie or something like this, but you've been saying like somebody's doing something, something's going on, I was feeling this way. So it's not really a lie. But this like somebody moving a barrier or changing a rule or moving somebody out of the way so that they could, because I was hearing, what about me? I didn't touch you or whatever like this. It says that in the Bible, like, what about me? When they were thinking like, oh, what about this person? What about that person? Maybe to take a bride or take a woman or something like this. And then the person was like, I never did nothing to you or whatever. But we got a high priestess energy and a child in reverse. some witchy energy. I also know that tarot readers also now. So I told you higher ups got feet, hands and feet, head. Okay, so again, we could look at how reality TV has taken over. They have to have feet or whatever like this, or to do the dirt, to get dirty, something to get dirty. I think this changed over the past couple years. The scrutiny that can come from something, especially if it's like not on TV or on set. If we found out, like, it's okay when we find out like a person from reality TV, like two people from reality TV got into a fight on TV. We all seen it. We talking about it the next day at work and everything. But you never really hear about like these people going to jail because they fought. You know, you say, oh, if you act like this, then what, you know, you must act like this, or you're guilty of harming people or something. So it would be different if one of these reality TV girls that be fighting, or a baddie or something, attacked a regular person. Do you get what I'm saying? It's giving me Westworld kind of energy too. We don't really see that many stories, like, because they try to say that like these girls are wild and banshees or whatever like this, but they're fighting on the show. That's the reality of the thing. But I wonder if it's not publicized or something. We don't get that many stories of these people attacking people. Like, oh, she was just at the coffee stop. This ain't even no girl that was on the show or nothing. Because you would think these girls just fight all day, 24 hours a day. This is what people think when they see this shit. You get what I'm saying? And it also turns, but you really don't have to, because the influence is on the little girls that watch the show and be at school bullying people and fighting and fighting. So they don't even have to have like feet. But I think that some people do have feet. Okay. Like, you seeing a tarot reader online, they got over 1 million subscribers. There's a bitch that live in somebody's neighborhood or on the regular level where they can fly this bitch back and forth. It say I'm just a regular person or another tarot reader, and I'm talking shit about a tarot reader. You better believe that if this tarot reader was trying to outdo me, outshine me, be me or something like this, they got a bitch that live around me that could be the real them. To get what I'm saying? They're making avatars for YouTube, where that person gets up and do a repetitive thing every day, like do these videos, or, you know, even like gaming videos or something like that. That is that person that got, once they get to a certain views, that's not them anymore. That's just a bot that does that. The real them could be the bitch that live next door to you, around the corner than you. You get what I'm saying? They're doing the same thing. Like, dude, you don't have to get it, okay? So somebody could be saying that a person is being shallow or something like this, because say you know that you got a so-called celebrity twin or part, like something like this, okay? Somebody wants you to take the earthly version of this person, even though even though a lot of stuff in media stuff is shutting down now. It's like they could be even blocking media out of the news something because they're trying to do some kind of new media. You get what I'm saying? The way that we know movies in Hollywood and things in the past, it's like they're trying to change that. All right. But we got the Emperor energy here in reverse. It's almost like somebody saying you can't be an emperor if you're going to be with that person. But that's exactly who they could be. Like, who is telling this person something? Okay, but somebody could be convinced to, they could have listened to the snake or the woman or a child and a mother or something like this. And gave up the power to step down to have something else or embrace something else into it. But it was a trick, or it's about to be a trick. You drop the power, that's it. And it's almost like these people lost in the world. Somebody that's close to this person also was convincing or manipulating that situation. Also, I was getting somebody could be bigger. There's Beauty and the Beast energy here. They think it's like you being like this because somebody's bigger. I've never discriminated against a big guy. I like big guys too. They could be attractive or something. Oh, wait. This energy. An old dog, new tricks. Somebody could have got a new body here. Ace of Cups. Yeah, only somebody with an Ace of Cups gonna be able to see this. Somebody could be trying to test your Ace of Cups so they could just steal, so they could see if it's worth something, or they could steal it or end it. Okay? So we just being chill. But we're not really hiding nothing, but you know, it is what it is. So this could be somebody that was like an old dog with an old lady with these children all around them. I don't know if this person like snuck out of the situation with this. What is that? 10 of Cups. And then you got this Emperor in reverse. Like, what is going on? The child, what the hell is going on? Okay. It's like making room. Yeah, this Temperance energy. Somebody could have thought this other energy is, this could be even the spiritual advisor. I'll pick up that energy. Yeah, this person is not the Temperance angel or something. This person is beneath this God. Somebody about to burn here. These could be the other people that could be angry about relationship status, or I don't know, something else. Supposed to be a clone of yours or mine that's older or younger. Somebody's doing weird stuff. Okay, that's just all what the fuck this is. Then we got the Queen of Swords here, and then we got this Florida person. Somebody could be wrestling this alligator in Florida, whoever this man is. Okay, but the Queen of Swords up here, pale face. Remember how the Indians used to call people pale face? But I pick up Mandarin energy in the south, no, in the northwest center basin area. I pick up ancient Mandarin energy there, all the way even down to the southern parts of California. I did a video on something like this, historically tracing something in one of my tracing videos, okay, with the Bible and history, and then something I traced out this map, and I was picking up Mandarin energy, even with Esther in them. Okay, and the flowers, I don't know if it was mums. I can't remember what flowers did is what that's considered to be important with the story of Esther. That's another thing, like people got a lot of details about something, but what do all those details matter if the core thing is, hey, this was like this, it wasn't like that, what do all the other elements mean? Once that something been crashed down, what the fuck do the rest of that mean? Like, because somebody will try to get you with like, no, because these type of arrow tips were big. None of that shit. We just explained to you that these ain't even the people or something like that. Why are you still acting like that matters? Like, I don't know. It's something about details here. And then we got this death energy. Okay. Because I seen somebody got away from this person. Maybe somebody had to lay somebody to rest or hurt somebody's feelings to get this woman off of them. Somebody could be very much hovering, or a hovering mother or something like this was wrestling down this alligator or something, like a woman that's, but I feel like the alligator got her loose. Then you got death, and then somebody is getting some kind of escape plan. Okay, but they could be going right into death, north and south. Somebody could be in the southern, like somebody will be in Illinois and somebody in Wisconsin, and somebody trying to get up to Wisconsin, but they're just going straight to death. I don't know what this is here. Okay. Somebody could also be not wanting to join this gang or be in this gang or around this gang of whatever. Somebody could have been being tempted by something. Yeah, because I feel like natives and Africans could also been working together on something, or there's something about this native energy with this high priestess in reverse and the page of cups energy in reverse with no offers, that these was these Zulu people, or these were the people that was killing these black babies, or American black babies, past, present, future, whatever. And then they were getting the rub on this genie lamp and get into the industry or something. So you're going to see probably a lot more African girls, you know, the features that are going to start being in some of these top movies, some of these top movies in the world. So somebody saying fill the sky with stars, because they could have been under the impression that you were nestled away for 7 years, co-creating with stars or the luminaries or something like this, like it maybe was supposed to be. But every time something was conceived, it was being ripped out, it was being killed by these somebody wanted to be, she's not birthing anything else, I'm gonna birth something and I'm gonna be the top thing in the industry. Or because you can tell the difference. Even the Transformer movie, it was an African girl. There's another movie that's coming out, there's an African girl as the main girl. You know, it's kind of crazy because it's kind of disrespectful for America, because even if you think about the main theme, it was either Caucasian girls, maybe Asian girls, maybe mixed girls, maybe, you know, not your everyday phenotype or variation of America as whatever. Even if, again, if they said we're using America's children, they were really using the children of the enemies that were around me, suppressing me and using my kingdom however they wanted in all the realms. So it was really their children. It wasn't even my children. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like something about the denouncing and the execution and something of America if motherfuckers don't recognize. And if it's America, like if it's me as America, or if it's America like this, then that means you motherfuckers is being the same thing. So if everybody just waiting and seeing a person that you knew could have been stripped of their power, or they was never given their power, or you knew somebody was vulnerable, whatever, just know when you turn your back, you see, something else is happening here. Because I think that somebody wants somebody to beg or cry or be running around here trying to find a hole to dig and crawl into. And I just feel like that's not happening. And this old dog, like I said, could have been dealing with this lady that was raising all his kids with him and stuff like this. He could have left that woman, somebody was grown old with, and then went with a Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be a male or a female. And that person ain't even dealing with that person or something like this anymore. Yeah. Because this Temperance energy in reverse has something to do with doing something to the sun. This Heru sun, this could either be this masculine, one of my masculines, or me. Somebody could have been kind of like, I don't know. Then we got the devil here in reverse. This could be this Chloe Daisy energy or something. Somebody's in Florida, or this could be a feminine energy that we know that she's famous or popular from being from Florida. Somebody could be a troublemaker or behind the scene. You know how, you know, they used to write about women like, oh, what's Beyonce like behind the scene? Oh, they say she's like a bitch or whatever, or, you know, the stories that's behind the scenes that they don't even want us to know in the public. Paparazzi. I won't stop until that boy is mine. See, somebody could have that energy in their chest. I feel like somebody got a couple of feminine energies. Somebody could just be tied to this person and you don't know why. It's going to be the death of you or something like this. But it's something that's not explained. You're not tying the tie. And then there's another person that brings something else to the table. Like, I don't know what this is here. And it's almost like you can't have two. But what if somebody is controlled by one and they need the other? Like, say somebody was mine, or they got confiscated, they got rerouted. Now they belong to somebody else. The vow that they made to this person is whatever, but the vow you made to me first is unbreakable. But do you get what I'm saying? Now it's like I need the element from my real person, my real God, or my real Lord, or my real wife, or my real person, or my real twin, or whatever. But they're controlled mentally by, you see, one. So one, they it's their lifeline or something, and one is still equal to, what the fuck you mean? Like, because we keep on picking up on this puppeteering energy here. So I don't know, with this little girl here, running up on, oh my God. Because you remember in that movie I was telling y'all about, when the Caucasian lady had them mixed kids or whatever, but they ended up being dark skinned still. She couldn't help the family life that they had. She ran away. She moved somewhere else. Then the kids grew up like 10, 15 years later, found the mom. The mom didn't even know it was them because they changed so much over the years. And then they befriended her children, that she had moved like to a country where she was surrounded by Caucasian people, higher up, wealthy people. Then they came and they found her there, and they tormented her, and they befriended her. They befriended her children from the back end, and they were harming them, getting them to do drugs, getting them raped, getting like bad things happening to them. But in this case, like I said, if they was cloning somebody, no, you're the person that got you charged up after me killed the version of your mama that was me. That bitch is over there somewhere or something like that. Don't got nothing to do with me. I've been in the same place almost the whole damn time. So, you know, it's something like this. That these fathers or these men could have lied to these children about, oh, your mom was a drug addict. I told you don't ask me about her no more. This is some kind of cult or something here. It could also be some incest or something like this, or some of these men just wanted them bred through you to latch on to your finances, or mine, or whatever, my finances or whatever. Then we got the Zulu energy in reverse here in Florida. There could be a cleansing or something going on. This give me Afro-Latina, or Afro-African and Latina, or something. Also, we can't be not friends, or we can't be undone or something. If I ruled black something, Anglo-Saxon. Some could be purified, but I'm afraid. Yeah, we got gay people in reverse with beheaded. One with the face off, one beheaded. Strong men, strong, powerful men. So you notice the difference between these people and these people? Those are big, strong men. These could be like governors, mayors, presidents. And then you got these little guys here. But it's like this. The face off of one and the head off the other one. But again, we got this Zulu energy in reverse. So I don't know if there's a ethnic cleansing or something. Hold on. I just feel like I'm not revealing nothing in this video, but I feel like I'm revealing something too much. Yeah, somebody pierced the sun. It's almost weird, like I don't know, somebody trying to get, like, this is like an Aryan race, and people realizing what this shit really talking about or something. Maybe these people have these could be Caucasian people. but they looking for, I don't know, a feminine energy that's on the same shit here. Like, to cleanse this motherfucker, you know, like, for real, if you think about it, we got to be like, what these terms is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but God energy here. Okay. Because location is location. Think about it 3 times. We saying locations. There's something solid from the location or the energy or something, but we could be talking about somebody's in Florida, but this could just be a part of, if you've been to Florida before, if you would like to travel, this could be a part of your state that when you drive through there, or another state, it feel like Florida. This shit look just like a place where I went in Florida. You know, just think about it like this. And then there's another, I don't know, there's 3 up in the air, something like this. Somebody could be showing, yeah, this person don't want to cry no more. This peephole energy. Okay, so they could be about to give up the location of the God energy or the temperance energy for a certain group. Empress. Queen of Wands in reverse. A person could be stuck with a Queen of Wands and an Empress in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Something almost like what they really had. They could be okay with that. Something could be suffice. So this Virgo can go away with this white stag. Hold on.